G'day DeFi family, welcome back to another video. We're going to touch base once again on Kobe, the decentralized banking platform that I did a video on a couple of weeks ago now, maybe 3 weeks ago now. Now 3 weeks ago, this platform was on a 1 million market cap. It is now on a $2 million market cap and are starting to kick some goals with their development. Once again, DeFi crew, this is not financial advice. Make sure you do more research on these projects that I discuss on this channel so you can find out for yourself, do your due diligence and get all the information you need to make sure you make an informed decision before investing in these projects. So I'm going to touch base on some updates from Kobe with their decentralized banking platform. We're going to refresh some of the tokenomics and we're going to have a look at stake. The minting of stake, the over-collateralized stablecoin for Kobe, is now available for minting. So we're going to touch base on that as well. So let's have a look at these stats for Kobe. Currently, the treasury balance is almost $100,000. Number of holders getting up to 200 holders. So we're still very, very early for Kobe. Treasury arbitrage is $3,000. And of course, the market cap is now $2 million. So things are going very, very well for Kobe, and they're starting to achieve some developments which we're going to touch base on now. They actually had the smart contract for stake just released the other day. So we have the smart contracts for beef and stake, so they can be accessed on TechRate. So I'm going to put a link to those audits in the description below, so make sure you check out these a bit further when you do more research. Now this is the audit contract for beef, which was done in October, and you can see they passed all the tests that they needed to pass here for the TechRate audit. And then we jump over to the audit for stake, which is here. And again, this will be linked in the description of this video if you want to have a look at this further yourself. So you can have a look at the bottom, the results here. They passed everything. There was one DOS with block gas limit, low issues. So there's no major issues for the contract for the stake token for the stable coin on Kobe. So these two audits have been completed. The first one was in October, and the second one was in December, which is stake, which has just been released. So make sure you check out these audits for yourself, read up on the TechRate company, make sure you understand how all this works, the audit for those contracts that have been done and passed with flying colors, it seems like. Now, if we jump onto the app, we're going to jump onto the app. You can see now we have in the dashboard, we have 2.1 million market cap. Current price of beef is 2113 with 5 zeros, 3,000 treasury arbitrage profit, 100,000 in the treasury balance, lending TVL, so lending has now become available, and minting of stake has also now become available. So we can also buy beef here on the platform. Now, if you buy beef within the platform of Kobe, then you'll only be paying an 8% tax rather than a 10% tax elsewhere. Now, by buying beef, the tax that gets taken from those transactions is brought back into the protocol to help build up this protocol and help sustain the protocol. Now, a small percentage of that also goes back to creating a liquidity pool, which is the protocol-owned liquidity pool, 100% owned by the protocol, which also helps build up and sustain the protocol. Now you'll notice here there is also stake that you can mint. Now if we jump over to the documentation, let's get up to speed once again with the stake token. Now stake is a stablecoin token. It's not merely an over-collateralized stablecoin. It represents a paradigm shift in digital savings management, amplifying unparalleled stability. Stake serves as a conduit to the expansive vistas of DeFi realm. It is both an emblem of fiscal resilience and a sophisticated instrument for wealth amplification. Stakeholders are accorded high-yield opportunities throughout our ecosystem, each underpinned by formidable assurance of our treasury. So the mechanism for stake, users have the possibility to deposit USDT into the minter and receive stake in return. Whenever there is enough stake available to mint, there is a limit depending on the size and performance of the treasury in accordance with the DAO's risk management policies. For example, if only 10,000 stake are left available to mint, you can deposit up to 10,000 USDT and get 10,000 stake in return. So one stake equals $1. Now it's important to understand how all this works with the treasury. So let's jump into the treasury and look at how the treasury works. The treasury serves as the DAO's fiduciary reservoir, diligently accumulating an increasing share of the beef token supply, like I said earlier, from the taxes that are taken from those transactions. This strategic accumulation has a dual purpose. It protects token holders from excessive volatility by ensuring a diversified inflow of tokens. At the same time, it manages a prudent outflow. Essentially, the treasury acts as a safeguard, providing financial assurance for all offerings offerings within the ecosystem. Moreover, the established supply locking mechanism is carefully designed to foster an environment that encourages the creation and continuation of a positive feedback loop. So let's talk about that positive feedback loop. 10% of all DEX transactions, whether they are buys, sells, or transfers, are directed to the Treasury. 8% of all transactions made through the Kobe app, whether they are buys, sells, or transfers, are directed to the Treasury. Also providing contributions to the Treasury is protocol arbitrage, investing, DEX transaction fees, ecosystem product revenue. So this ensures a continuous flow of funds supporting the project's longevity and potential growth regardless of market conditions. So what I'm really curious about is the investing side of things. So if we jump back down to the investment, with the Kobe financial ecosystem, strategic investments serve as a driving force for revenue generation and sustained growth. By harnessing the collective intelligence of its decentralized community, Kobe's investment decisions are steered through a DAO-governed voting process, ensuring that every move aligns with the community's interests and values. So the Beef token is the governance token for the protocol. The stake token is the stablecoin token. So people holding Beef get to vote on what investments to make. The investment collateral comes from that USDT that is deposited by minting stake. So people who deposit USDT will then mint stake. That USDT will then be used to make investments. Now, it's not the full collateral that's in the Treasury that gets used. Now, if we jump down here, you will see the loan to value ratios. The loan to value ratio is 50%. The maximum will be at 70%. So if you consider a scenario where the Treasury balance amount is 65,000, in this context, the decentralized autonomous organization is authorized to borrow a maximum of 32,500 stake, which then becomes accessible for user minting in exchange for USDT deposits. Users can deposit USDT into the minter to receive stake. This process is subject to the current availability of stake and is contingent upon the size and performance of the Treasury, all within the confines of the DAO's established risk management policies. So as you can see, as people mint stake by depositing USDT, the Treasury will then have access to those funds to be able to make investments and build on the wealth of the actual protocol. But those investments are all decided on by the DAO governance, which is the investors who hold the Beef token. As you can see, as the Treasury goes, more stake will be minted, which means more USDT will be deposited, which means it's a nice perpetual loop of investment by building up the protocol step by step. So if we jump down to acquiring stake, stake can be acquired in two primary ways. Purchase on SushiSwap. Users can buy stake directly from the SushiSwap platform. Minting with USDT, users can mint stake at a 1-to-1 rate using USDT through the Kobe website. The minting fee is 0%, while the redemption fee is set at 1%. So I would recommend minting on the Kobe website if you do intend to mint stake and swap for USDT. Utilization of USDT in minting. The USDT accrued from stake minting is strategically invested in a diverse portfolio of projects, like I mentioned earlier. These investment decisions are meticulously crafted by the DAO, and the people who hold the Beef token, following in-depth consultations with the community. For more comprehensive information, please refer to the governance section of our website. And the governance section of the website just explains that the Beef token holders are the people who hold the power in deciding what to invest in and what decisions to make on the protocol, making this truly decentralized. Now, the security risk management is another section that has been updated. In the pursuit of true decentralization, several foundation measures have been carefully instituted within our ecosystem. Firstly, our website is hosted on the planetary file system, not only guarantees decentralized access, but also assures consistent uptime, mitigating the vulnerabilities associated with traditional hosting methods. In the realm of smart contracts, we've taken exhaustive measures to ensure their integrity. Each contract is subject to stringent audits, thus bolstering its security and minimizing exploitable loopholes. Moreover, our commitment to democratic governance is evident in our decision-making framework. All critical decisions are ratified through on-chain governance votes, epitomizing transparency and fostering active community engagements rather than a centralized team dictating the trajectory of the project. We champion a collective stewardship model where the community as a whole shapes the direction and evolution of the initiative. So they've really gone the next step to creating decentralization. Not only is the website secure and decentralized, but also the actual governance of the protocol is truly decentralized. So pretty incredible stuff. If you want to mint the stake token, you jump over to the dashboard and click on the mint stake, and you can swap USDT for stake. Now, once you have your stake minted, you can then jump over to the lending and borrowing section where you can actually supply your stake for an APY of 107%. So not only are you depositing USDT to receive mint at the same price, 1-to-1, but you can then deposit your stake and then earn 100% 107.5% on that deposited stake token. Now, if you want to borrow against your deposit, you can also do that as well. So there's a beautiful borrowing and lending section here on the Kobe app. You can mint your stake for USDT and then deposit that stake for a nice APY if you just want to do that. So that's really, really good. So as you can see here, the Beef token has really nicely risen. Since I got in, it was a 1 million market cap. It is now a 2 million market cap and just continues to rise up. So this is a nice little gem of a DeFi dApp that I wouldn't sleep on if I was you. So make sure you do your own research and get as much information as you can on Kobe before you decide to make an investment in this particular platform. But so far, it seems like the team is really kicking goals. They're looking very, very stable. $100,000 in the treasury. So therefore, 50,000 stake tokens should be available for minting at the moment. So that's pretty impressive. Once again, if you mint stake, that USDT that is used to mint stake will then invest in certain areas to build up the protocol wealth, and people holding the Beef token will get to vote on those actual investments. This particular platform is on the Arbitrum blockchain, so make sure you get set up for the Arbitrum blockchain with your MetaMask or whatever wallet you use before you start minting stake and start buying Beef. You'll need to get onto the Arbitrum blockchain. So looking really, really good. Nice updates for Kobe, decentralized banking on Arbitrum. Pretty impressive. So that is my update on Kobe, Beef and stake. Not financial advice, but make sure you do more research before you get involved in these projects. All right, DeFi family, see you in the next one. Talk to you soon. Cheers. Bye for now.